Hey guys and ladies, welcome to Zip Gaming Online, and today we are going to be talking about the Atterax. Atterax? I think that's how it's called. Anyway, it's a whip. That's what it is. And this whip hits hard, but pretty slow. So that's why we are going to be talking about speed, or critical and status chance. That's basically the whole idea here. Because with the speed, you're talking about, more traditional build where you want to just hit as hard as you can and maximize what you have as much as you can without actually going kind of crazy. So with the critical and status chance build, we are talking about just trying to hit critical as much as we can, potentially also doing proc chance on every single hit that we could potentially do, although you have to keep in mind that with the Burning Wasp, the tap E, and on the third hit you will immediately get that proc chance anyway regardless, but we are trying to maximize everything, so whatever. So with the speed here, as you can see, it does decently well. Not the best, but it's okay, and it still does crits from time to time, so it's not that bad. However, we are going to compare it with the critical and status chance build. So anybody willing to actually make a guess? Because it's actually not as fast as the speed. I mean, the speed itself is already pretty bad, but when you notice when I'm starting to hit Kayla here, I hit a whole lot more critical, but do I take down Kayla as fast? Not really. Not really. And this is the problem with the, melee multiplier. So, let's take a look at a few comparisons here with the coptering, right? So, the one on the left is the critical and status chance, obviously. The one on the right is the one with the fury. And I'm gonna do a comparison of the combo here. As before, the critical status chance is on the left, the speed is on the right. To be fair, it might not look like much. However, when you're playing it, you do feel the difference, right? So I'm basically just showcasing the combos now while I'm kind of talking about the merit of actually playing melee in Warframe. Because the problem is, when you're actually playing melee, right, you want that multiplier, you want that, because then you can do tremendous amount of damage. But if you can keep critical at that high damage level, it would be tremendously devastating. But with this weapon, it's not quite there yet. It really isn't. And I kind of want to, a lot of people might agree and disagree with me on this, but just purely on the speed, I think if you just want what's the metagame build, Zip? What's gonna take me home to endgame stuff? I would actually say dual eye core would still take the cake. But here's the thing, it's not all about just, DPS after DPS after DPS, guys. I've been to really long survivals. I'm talking about 2 hours plus, and I'm using completely crowd control build. So you have to kind of try this out, test it out on your own, find the one that really suits you the best. With that being said, I hope that was informative in some way. It's pretty hard to talk about this stuff, guys. So, I think that's it. And all the linky dinkies on the screen, you can go ahead and press on that if you find that interesting. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Take care.